Right now, as you're watching this video, there is a high chance that many of your thoughts aren't truly your own. The opinions you hold, the habits you repeat, the goals you chase, and even the things you desire may have been planted long before you consciously chose them. Every day, invisible forces compete for control of your attention. Social media wants it. Advertisers want it. Politicians want it. Corporations want it. Even the people around you influence how you think without realizing it. The most shocking part is that most people never notice it happening. They wake up, follow routines they didn't design, react emotionally to triggers they don't understand, and spend years pursuing lives shaped by someone else's expectations. Yet a small number of people discover something different. They learn how influence works. They understand why humans think the way they do, why they act against their own interests, and how to reclaim control over the most powerful thing they possess, their own mind. Once you understand these psychological mechanisms, you begin seeing the world differently. Hidden patterns start appearing everywhere. You recognize manipulation before it affects you. You understand people more deeply. And for the first time, you become the author of your own thoughts instead of a passenger in someone else's story. Today, we're going to uncover the psychology of invisible influence and reveal how your mind is being shaped every single day without you knowing it. The average human being makes thousands of decisions every day. Some are obvious, like what to eat, what to wear, or where to go. But beneath those visible choices lies a deeper question. Who is actually making those decisions? Most people assume they are completely independent thinkers. They believe their opinions, preferences, and beliefs were formed through careful reasoning. Yet psychology tells a very different story. Human beings are profoundly influenced by forces they rarely notice. The environment around them, the people they spend time with, the information they consume, and even the language they hear can shape their behavior in powerful ways. Consider a simple example. Imagine walking into a room where everyone is looking up at the ceiling. Even if you have no idea why they're doing it, chances are you'll eventually look up too. Not because someone forced you, and not because you consciously decided to do it, but because the human brain is designed to follow social cues.
This tendency helped our ancestors survive. When everyone in the tribe ran, it was usually safer to run first and ask questions later. In the modern world, however, the same instinct often causes people to adopt beliefs, habits, and lifestyles simply because everyone around them does. Psychologists call this social influence, and it affects far more of your life than you might imagine. Think about fashion trends, viral challenges, or popular opinions online. Why do certain things suddenly become attractive to millions of people? The answer is often not quality or logic. It's psychology. Humans naturally assume that if many people are doing something, it must be valuable. Psychologists refer to this as social proof. Our brains use the behavior of others as a shortcut for determining what is correct. The problem is that crowds can be wrong. History is filled with examples of entire populations believing false ideas simply because everyone else believed them too. This raises an uncomfortable question. How many of your current beliefs would survive if nobody around you agreed with them? Most people never stop to ask themselves that question. Instead, they inherit assumptions from family, friends, culture, and media, then mistake those assumptions for independent thinking. The first step toward mental freedom is recognizing this tendency. The second step is understanding attention. Attention is one of the most valuable resources in existence. Every company, platform, and advertiser is competing for it because where attention goes, behavior follows. If someone can control your attention, they can often influence your emotions, decisions, and actions. Think about social media for a moment. Have you ever opened an app intending to check one thing, only to find yourself still scrolling an hour later? That isn't an accident. Entire teams of psychologists, designers, and engineers spend years studying how to keep people engaged. Notifications, endless scrolling, recommendation algorithms, and unpredictable rewards all tap into ancient psychological mechanisms that evolved long before smartphones existed. Your brain craves novelty. It loves surprises. It seeks rewards. Technology understands this, and because it understands this, it can guide your behavior in ways that feel natural while remaining largely invisible. Yet there is an empowering truth hidden inside this reality. The same psychological principles used to capture your attention can also be used to reclaim it. When you deliberately choose what deserves your focus, you begin taking control of your mental environment. And the mental environment matters far more than most people realize.